Hello, welcome everybody. What's Nestle Sports, it's your ultimate sports destination. And this is the pre-match analysis of a very crucial match in Indian Super League. The Kerala Blasters taking on FC Goa at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Kochi. Finally, a match at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Kochi. We'll be saying the Kerala Blasters fans as the Kerala Blasters team returned to Kerala after three continuous away games. They won two of them, which is very good. They won two ones and lost one against a truly dominant Jamshedpur. So they'll be hoping for a victory. The Kerala Blasters, a very anticipated game. The FC Goa having bet the Kerala Blasters 5-2 in Fatoda will be full of confidence as it's almost the same team. Kaziron Kizito most likely not to play as he's injured, but they'll be certainly missing him due to his quality, and the quality is provided to the midfield after his arrival. But the Kerala Blasters will have to cope up, whereas FC Goa they look in good form. They're one of the best teams this season, but lately they've been losing a couple of matches or so, and they'll also want to get to winning ways and those consistent football. They're a team which has quality players, and they put out quality performances as well. So it's going to be a very tight match for me. FC Goa certainly having the advantage, having bet them 5-2, and also I would say being in better form or more consistent form. So talking about the home team, the Kerala Blasters finally playing a match home after three consecutive away matches. They'll be pretty pleased, I would say, with their performances. They got 6 points from the three games they played, which is a very good thing to have. They lost against Jamshedpur. I thought they lost in the formation itself over there. The lineups were not good. Some of the people getting injured. So Kerala Blasters certainly had their injury woes this season. I just beat Berbatov, beat Keziron in the last match. Anto, CK Vinny. There are a lot of injured people in the team, and the injuries are hurting them. And if they're gonna, what's gonna hurt them the most is the injury of Keziron Kizito. He's not got a major injury, but certainly an injury to keep him away from the next match against Goa in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. They reached Kochi, the Kerala Blasters team. Talking about the team, they'll be playing in front of the home fans again. Their attack force look as good as ever this season. Certainly, yes, David James has to be smart in choosing his lineup. Colin Sonny played last match, had a horrific display, and one of the worst performers I have seen this tournament. I think he should start Mark Sifnios and Ian Hume together along with CK Vinith and Jackie Chand Singh to provide that attack force and to keep the attack force at its absolute best. Then it'll be a really good move if he does so. Karesh Pekusan in the midfield along with Keziron if he's playing, and Milan Singh, who has been very good. So he needs to be very particular. He needs to be very he's smart with his team lineup, team formation, David James, and I'm sure he'll do that. Defensively, the Kerala Blasters, they're always in the starting few minutes of the match. They've looked all out of sorts and certainly come back well after the half an hour mark. So they will want to be more solid in the defense and not give away goals due to mistakes. I mean, make the other team earn their goals and toil hard for their goals. They cannot give easy goals in the defense. I think Sandesh Singh needs to move to the right wing, as we saw in the later parts of the match against Jamshedpur. He can put in those quality crosses in. So I think Sandesh Singh needs to move in the right wing along right back with Neman Jalakish Pesic and West Brown controlling the centre backs and Lalu Atara in the left back position. That would be a really solid defensive lineup. They'll have pace, strength, solidity at the back if they do so, and I want Subhashish Roy Chowdhury to start in the goal as well because he'll be a better option. If you would have noticed, Subhashish Roy Chowdhury has been a lucky person for the Kerala Blasters. Even in the match versus Bengaluru FC when they gave in 3 goals, all the 3 goals were scored against Paul Rahubka and none of them against Subhashish Roy Chowdhury. So he's been a pretty solid person at the back. His positioning has been really good, and the Kerala Blasters fans hope that he'll start so that they can have one more player in the outfield. Now there are a lot of Kerala Blasters fans wondering about the signings in the transfer window. the transfer window is open. They can sign players if they terminate contracts of some players, but David James has made sure that he won't be doing it. There have been rumors about Steven Mendoza joining the Kerala Blasters, but it's fake, as he has joined Amiens FC in the French League One, and he's already made it his debut for them. So those news are fake. Whereas the Kerala Blasters will have to keep a positive intent, play full fit football, be solid at the back, and create more chances if they are to win against a very strong FC Goa. So more creating more chances and scoring more goals and entertaining the fans will be very crucial for the Kerala Blasters. And David James and co, they will hope to get back to winning ways and win the next one versus FC Goa. Now let's get to the away team, the FC Goa. Having won their first match versus the Kerala Blasters at Fatoda 5-2, a very dominating performance there. They control the midfield, they control the movement of play, and a brilliant hat-trick from Koro changed the game on its head. For FC Goa, they have a really strong attack unit and one of the most formidable attack units this season. They score the most goals and they will hope to continue doing as well. They were in really good form, they were in a really good run in the start of the season, but having lost a couple of matches lately has certainly put their morale low, but they certainly are very confident, very positive, very strong side who will be having an advantage as they have won the first game 5-2, so they will be knowing how the Kerala Blasters play, and injury, no major injury concerns for the FC Goa team as well, so they'll be hoping to continue their strong display in the Indian Super League. They will be facing the Kerala Blasters, who are coming from the loss as well, so it's going to be a tight match, but certainly an entertaining contest as both teams are trying to get back to winning ways and cement their spot in the top four. So overall, we'll be hoping for a cracking contest and exciting game as FC Goa will take on a rejuvenated Kerala Blasters side on the day with James. Fans will be turning out in numbers. The Manjapara will be really happy to see their home team back at their fortress, the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. They want to send the fans happy. They will want to score goals and win games for them. They want to cement their top spot and enter the top four if they are to win the elusive ISL trophy. Whereas FC Goa will continue their really good run. As my prediction for the game is a 3-1 win for the Kerala Blasters. I know why do I say this, but I still do it. So you're watching the Indian Super League as it gets tighter and tighter. The top four spots are still up for grabs. The gap between the teams are getting closer as we will be knowing who gets in the top four very soon. You're watching SC Sports, the ultimate sports destination. It's me, Sam, signing off for today. See you in the next one. Let's go. Bye. Peace out.